So we will begin with one participant, maybe Selmi Aida, for example, who will present in front of Mr. Thanos his or her project, and she will take her time, her usual time of 5 minutes. Actually, you should consider this webinar as a training for the final conference, so you can present as you would present in front of the jury in Palermo. You can use the same presentation, you can use your the same words, and so you can see the reaction of Mr. Thanos in front of you, and you can see if your presentation works as you want, or if you should improve it. You can decide later if you should change your presentation completely or keep it that way. So you should see this webinar as a training. Now, usually, technically, you will see Mr. Thanos in the screen, but when you speak, if you want to show your presentation, we can ask our technical expert, Mr. Osama Abu Jalil, if he can show your presentation when you are talking on the webinar. So you will have the screen. You will have your voice will be activated. Your microphone will be activated as soon as Mr. Thanos enters. We have Mr. Thanos. Yes.
Yes, I am here. Sorry for the confusion. I was thinking it was 1 hour later. Okay.
So no problem. There's a jet lag problem. Oh, so yes, I was explaining the procedure of the webinar to the participants. So I was saying that the participant should consider this webinar as a training for the final conference that will happen next week in Palermo. So they can use the same presentation that they will do in Palermo, but they will make it in front of you, so you can give feedback. They can see your reaction if it's a good presentation or not, and they can change completely after the webinar. Can change completely the presentation or keep it that way. They can decide after if it is good enough after having your feedback. So maybe we can begin with Selmi Aida.
Okay.
I will give her the microphone, and okay, we'll begin with Selmi Aida. Can we hear you, Selmi Aida?
Yes, of course. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Fadl. Good morning, Mrs. Teos.
Good morning. Nice to
how
meet
are
you
you?
again.
Nice to
Fine.
meet you too.
I am glad to see that you have gone to the end.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thanos. I can begin my pitch.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I am Selmi Aida, 28 years old, food industry engineer, and I hold research master degree. My project aim is the valorization of nature's gift, especially the valorization of prickly pear plant, which is badly exploited despite the large presence in Tunisia, by producing some products, organic products such as fresh juice, organic jam, and dietary complement food like cladodes powder, which is rich in fibers, vitamins, and minerals. In addition to organic food, the production of cosmetic products such as prickly pear oil, which is an anti-aging and softening, hydrating, and firming oil. Moreover, the byproduct of the prickly pear seed flour, which is the waste of the production of prickly pear oil, and it is a natural exfoliant, which is anti-aging and hydrating exfoliant, and I can actually say that it completed the treatment of the oil to repair skin. My aim goal value is no waste in my company. I have a new strategy to add some nutritional fruit like pomegranate, watermelon, grape, and lemon. This is some nutritional fruit, which is a season fruit. I will conserve them by producing the biological jam. I began by producing fresh prickly pear juice, and I served it in some events to see assess the view of the Tunisian consumers, and in the other hand to collect prickly pear seeds because it is the raw material of the cosmetic oil, which can be sold at very high costs. My project cost is around 200 million euro, and I will. My location is in the northwest of Tunisia, which is not a development region to produce to create some employment and to have my own company here in my region. Thank you.
Well, how we proceed? I give comments after each presentation.
Yes.
First, I cannot see the slides. Okay, you have your slides already ready, or do we speak on it today?
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Hello. Yes.
Hello. Yes, I have.
We are supposed to see the slides or not?
So, Mr. Osama, okay, we have a technical. We are trying technically to show the slides for the next participant.
Okay, okay. So it was without. Just few comments. The general structure of your presentation is okay, but lacks of some more precise indication, which would convince the audience. What I mean? I mean that we see the philosophy of your project, but we do not see how you are ready to go to the market. Have you done any study of the market? Have you done any evaluation of the cost?
Yes, of course.
Of production? So could you give some indication, you can give some indication on that, include that in your presentation to see that it is a viable project. Because at this stage, and when you say that you intend to create employment, who will benefit also from your project? Who are they provide this sort of the raw material? Is it within the unit of transformation, within the concept commercialization? How many people you can start with, and with how many people you will hope to go after 1 year?
Okay. I can show some number of my market segmentation or the raw material and the price of 1 liter of oil or the bottle of biological jam. That's what you mean, Mr. Thanos?
Yes, 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 and also we need when you speak of the price of your products to show that they are competitive in terms of price. So they are at the same price that than competitors or in line with what is the market price for the consumer. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, so thank you for your presentation, and I wish you all the best for next stage.
Thank you, Mr. Thanos, for your feedback. Thank you for Selmi Aida for our presentation. So I did not present Mr. Thanos when he entered the webinar well enough. So we have to say that Mr. Thanos is also an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, as we wish you to be wish all of you to be one day. And so he works a lot on R&D project, research and development project. He was a coach. I know him as a coach in a startup, a very famous coach in the first startup weekend organized in Tunisia. He is the founder and manager of two companies, Dialogos and Sedex. He has worked on regional innovation, smart specialization strategies. He had many conferences. I saw him in conferences like in the Forum Social, and he's invited. He was invited many times to talk about technical topics. And sometimes even political topics. So I see also on what I read that he is okay. He's working in project Horizon 2020 as well, which is a very new project still in research and development. He can give you. He was one of the expert that graded you when you and gave you feedback to your technical feasibility study and business model you wrote during the Netkite competition. So you should. So it is a great opportunity to have him in front of you today. I propose that we can go to the next participant, who can be Ahmed, for example, can be Ahmed Abu Haifa. So we will try to have a presentation this time. Ahmed Abu Haifa, do you have a presentation? Hello, can't hear Ahmed Abu Haifa. So we can go to Ahmed Mahmoud. Hello? No, can't hear him neither. Imad Amouri Imad.
Yes,
Do you
yes, I
have
am here.
a presentation?
Yes.
Do you need a presentation? Do you need to show your presentation?
No, I don't need, but if you want it, I can show it or send it to you. Or
It's just like you want. Otherwise, I will hear you and comment what you are saying.
Okay.
Okay. So we can continue with Imad without presentation.
But, it's just a matter of giving you more feedback on if this presentation is to be used in the conference, and give you some. I could have given you some additional feedback on the presentation itself. But let us speak of the project.
You want me to email it to you? I'd like to get the most out of this.
So if you have it in front of you in your computer now, we can give you the screen. Okay. If you open it
okay,
right now.
Hold on, just 1 second. Let me launch it.
Okay, so everybody can take the opportunity to open his presentation as well. So we will give you the screen as a presenter. So Mr. Osama, technical expert here. Okay, so Mr. Ahmed, now you have you are the statue of presenter. You can as soon as you are ready, you can click on the button called Show My Screen in front of you, the big
Yeah, I see it.
green.
I see it. Yes, I am launching it right now.
Okay.
I see it.
Perfect. Still, is it ready?
Give me 10 seconds. I'm launching it right now. Just a little bit slow.
Okay. So for the other attendees, try to do the same. Try to open the presentation, prepare it. We have a question from Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud. No? I have a hand raised. But your microphone is off, Mr. Ahmed. Yes, you can hear
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, because I was muted when you have called my name. You couldn't hear me. I can hear you.
Okay, so now we
It
can.
makes a lot of noise.
Now we can. So we will call you as soon as Mr. Ahmad launches his after he finishes his presentation. But I think you have a lot of noise with in the background, Mr. Ahmed. So try to find the solution for that. So Mr. Ahmed, are you ready?
I am not. It's just a bit slow. I'm launching it, but it's a little bit slow.
Okay.
Okay.
Slow, but
well, what I suggest is that everybody, do you have access to Dropbox?
yes, I do. I have Dropbox. Yes.
Yes, but you do not have permission rights on the. Okay, share share your presentation on Dropbox with me, and this, as it may take long to upload, all of you, you could do the same. And then I will try to get it. So to share it with me, you have to put Thanos, T-H-A-N-O-S, at dialogos.net. And I will get the
write it on the here on the handouts. Or
there is not in what you have a slide shared. There is not my address mail. Could you? Who is at this moment showing the screen? Webinar with Professor Thanos Cantargyris. Can you add my email address that everybody can see?
Yes, it is Thanos at dialogos.net.
Yes.
Okay, so I put it on the chat. I don't know if everybody is seeing the chat.
I am seeing a slide with Netkite logo and the webinar with Professor Thanos Cantargyris, organizer Fadel. So this is shared with everybody. I don't know from which computer it comes.
I think it's the computer of maybe of it's a standard. It's the standard background, and now the screen is supposed to be on Ahmed Amouri. Do we still hear you, Mr. Ahmed?
Yeah, I am here, but I'm watching it and just.
Okay. Okay. What I suggest is, yeah.
I can start without it, and then.
We don't wait for the presentation. Each of you upload them on Dropbox, and I will get the mails that you have invited me to see your presentation. We go on with oral presentation as long as I have not received the things on Dropbox, and later on I will comment on the slides. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
But now I will comment only on the oral presentation.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
So you can, Mr. Imad, can begin without the presentation. We hear you.
Ibtaker. It's Ibtaker, the project.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
My name is Ahmed Amouri. I am the general manager of a project called Ibtaker for Technological Innovation. Ibtaker means in Arabic innovate. We are specialized in designing and manufacturing kits for and accessories for the children to be innovative from an early age. Our kits are use the latest technology, the latest and sophisticated technology, but at the same time they are made enough simple to be used by children in school, like from the 5th grade and up. Our goal is to stimulate the students to get excited about science and technology in a very interactive and practical way, because innovation is needed now from an early age, and also because of the problem of having teaching technology and computers in schools in the old classical methods, and this does not actually give the student the ability to use the technology in the right direction. So we, as you can see, we are targeting the school students which represent millions of students in the Arab world and in the Mediterranean areas. And our kits help the student make projects that are really and solve problems for problems in daily life and that is related to their environment. Just an example, you know, we have water shortages and we have students making projects with our MCU kits on how to conserve water in a very practical way. We also acquire customers by conducting workshops at schools and we also make summer camps. We conduct also seminars, and we have been successful in Palestine because we have a team who is very competent with over 100 years experience in the fields of technology, engineering, and education. And we have been selected by Netkite to go to incubation for 2 months in France, and we have benefited a lot from this incubation because we had now validation from 5 French experts who all agreed that our kits are unique, and this added to us, you know, all the this added to our validation because we even have a company in France who is interested in distributing our kits and accessories and curriculum, innovation curriculum in France. And also we have a company in Jordan which is also interested in doing business with us in Jordan. So I want just to add that we are doing something very unique, which is teaching innovation, and especially to the children. And the other thing that the Netkite Mobility gave us is that they helped us to in the packaging of the our kits and made them more attractive to the children. And this was very good to us, and also in addition to the testimonials, to give us a boost to and psychological and business boost, because we are now 100% sure that we don't have a competition, or we have competition, sorry, but we met competition in France also. We met big companies like Arduino and Raspberry Pi who work in this field, and we proved to them that our kits are actually better than theirs, and we are very excited about this, and we want to share this success story that we have in Palestine, in all the Mediterranean areas, and in the Arab world. Hello?
Yes. I heard you with attention. Yes, I remember you from the IPTEC. I see what I see very positive in your presentation is that you detail what advantages, what benefits you have taken out of your stay in France with Netkite, so this is very good. I would have 2 or 3 questions. First, when you say that you are better than other competitors, Can you give more specifically what are your major strengths compared to some of them? Okay, that's is necessary to just to stress this term, which is vague, that you are better. Okay. So if you want, you can answer to that question.
You want me to answer now?
Yes, can you, or you keep
it? Sure. Yes. I'm going to answer one question. I thought you have 3 questions. Okay, this question I can answer.
I will give the others after. Yes.
Okay. The thing is, the most important thing that we are different from our competition is that our competitors, which are very big, by the way, like Arduino and Raspberry Pi and Lego, they don't focus on the children and make and the ability of the children to make to manipulate hardware and software in a very easy way, because their product was initially built not for children. It was built for engineers to make the life of the engineers, the highly advanced engineers, more simple. But they tried to twist it so that it fits the children, which was, by the way, a very this is I documented this in video from when I went to France, from 5, like I said, 5 different experts, and also I confronted I confronted my competition. I confronted and I have videos of the confrontation that our kids are better because we are the design, when we build it from scratch, from the scratch, we built it with the children in our consideration, not the engineers, and that's why we have this testimonials. We have 5 testimonials, 5 from the 5 French experts, that our kids are actually better.
Very good answer. Okay. The other thing is just to make the things clear. The use of your e-learning packages, how it is organized. Are the children alone in front of the screen? Have they some assistance from their teachers, or some interaction with their teachers, or some interaction with other children? Is it at school or at home?
Okay, thank you. Very good question. We actually trying to minimize teaching and maximize learning. Of course, this is our slogan, is to minimize teaching and maximize learning, self-learning by the students. However, when we started, and and I'm telling you from the field experience, we found out that the children, actually, learn better by doing. Learn better, not by instruction, not by the classical authoritative methods of teaching. They learn by playing and by doing things. So, and our package has the software and the hardware, our kit, so that the children could try and learn from their mistakes. However, when we went to school, we had to also to train teachers to how to use it, and with minimum. This is my answer. The children can work with the kids and can be innovative with minimum teaching from the teachers, and the rest, they can go learn by themselves. The same way like they will play with the iPads or with the iPhones and all that stuff. So I hope this is a question.
Okay, it's a quite good answer, and I like your slogans: minimize teaching, maximize learning, as well learning by doing. and I think that these are effective approaches. I would say that what I see a bit lacking maybe is that you could organize more interaction between the children. It can motivate also them to have interaction, either to cooperate in one exercise instead of being alone in front of the screen.
I am sorry. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry. I did not comment on this, but yes, we encourage teamwork also. So when they make, I'm sorry, when they do the projects, we encourage them to be in teams. So the projects are normally done in teams.
Good. So then, okay. So very satisfying answer also. And okay, just also another dimension. Yes, I understand your focus on having the to teach the use of technological innovative tools in order to solve problems, which is a good thing and very useful thing. Just my conception of innovation is a little bit wider, and I think especially in the cases of children, the encouragement of expression of creativity. Creativity is part of the innovation process. If your solutions also, instead of just mastering the tools, is calling them to be creative, it will be a plus. And so if you address also this dimension, I just ask.
The last part, which dimension? I'm sorry, I did not understand.
Yes, is how you make them more creative, how you help them to be creative in with with using your software.
Okay. Actually, our concentration is the technological innovation, of course. There are other innovation in other fields. But what we do is we give them, and I don't want to get too technical because when I give instructions, they told me that I get technical. I hope if I get technical, I'm sorry, but I have to explain because I am an engineer.
It doesn't matter. It is a part of my expertise is e-learning. Also, I'm an academic expert on for the evaluation of European projects.
Okay, great. So, I'm sorry if I get too technical, but anyways, and this is something I want to ask you maybe at the end of the session, whether this is good or bad to get technical. How deep can I get in the technical side?
Yeah.
So our kits or our solution actually consists of three things: a software, hardware, which is a board that can be programmed by the software that we made specially, and an innovation curriculum, which is the book that is used. We have a book for the teacher and we have a book for the student. We are talking about the thing, the tool which will change, which is changing actually the mankind, and it makes everything smart, which is called the microcontroller, which is the computer of the things, which is the computer of the car, the computer. I'm sorry?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. It's the computer of the car and the computer.
I lost you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
We lost.
Hello. Hello.
We lost Mr. Ahmad.
I see his slide, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, so we will go on to the next participant, maybe.
Okay. Okay. If Ahmad is hearing me, I can say that I have been convinced by his different answers, and I will look later on the slides to give some additional information.
Okay, so we should go to Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud Abu Haifa, or is your presentation ready? Or Taibata? Taibata, Mr. Taibata?
Est-ce que je peux parler en français?
Pour moi, il n'y a pas de problème. C'est pour les autres.
Oui,
Okay.
oui.
In this case, we will go with the other participant who can't speak French, and we will finish with the two participants who can speak French. Okay? Okay, Mr. Taib?
Okay.
Perfect. So Anwar Getiti and Taibata can speak French, but Abu Haifa and Mahmoud does not, I imagine. Okay, so so Mahmoud, you have a problem. Your microphone is deactivated. Okay,
Now
now
it's activated.
yes. Do you have a presentation?
Okay. See, I haven't received the email of Mr. Thanos, so I couldn't send it to him, but I shall try now to share it directly from
Yes.
Google Drive.
If it
I
is,
have it on Google Drive, so I shall play it from there directly.
If it is open in your computer, it's okay. Is it open in your computer?
Please.
Is it on your computer now?
Yes.
Okay,
open.
so we'll make you a presenter, and we will give you the screen.
So who is
now you are yeah, now you are presenter. You should
can you say it now?
So you have a big green button called Show My Screen. Perfect.
No.
Yes, a new environmental friendly water filter. Yes, I can see it.
Hello. Hello, I am Ahmad. Hello, I am Ahmad.
Hello.
I am Ahmad.
Hello.
Ahmad, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hello everyone, everybody.
Hello.
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 Can I start? I show my project.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hello, this is Ahmed Abu Haifa from Jordan. It's all my pleasure to show my project of a new environmental friendly water filter. Can you see my project now?
Yes.
Yes, I can see your first slide. The second slide. Yes.
There are the heading I am going to talk about, introduction about Petra GCE, Petra team, water issue in Jordan, Petra solution, international impact, visibility of the project.
Yes.
Okay. Petra Green Community Enterprise was established in 2014 as an ideal model that considers a full perspective of the environmental in our plant, wind turbine energy use in manufacturing our eco-friendly product. Petra team consisted of 13 employees, is well prepared with okay. with analytical way of thinking and high technical experience, as they are highly prepared to find solution for the communication problem in the field of environment. Jordan is the second world poorest country of water. Water share per capita is 130 meter cubic. The fair share is 6,000 meter cubic. Municipal water use will be in the highest consumption sector by 2030. 20 million meter cubic of water wasted in 500,000 traditional RO water treatment system for household in Jordan per year. Petra solution. This is the feeding and draining unit. The control system for management of feeding and draining is completely innovative and patent. We will upgrade 36,000 traditional household RO system per year to completely stop the wasting of water. 8,000 units were locally manufactured, so we started the marketing until completing the building of the plant. Now I show video of feeding and draining unit. This is video show from right, the tap water, they go to direct from down to filter, from up to chamber. The green, it's the salt water, saline water, and the outlet of the upper, it's go to the using in home. And this is the Petra environmental system. 0% of water waste in our RO system. Productivity 4 times than the traditional filters. A prototype was built and now it is under test and development before starting the manufacturing process. This video shows the Petra environmental system. And this video, Petra environmental system flow diagram. The blue line is the tap water, and the green is the saline water. You can see after membrane, there are 2 types of water. The green is collected in tank and sent to using for cleaning. And now you can see the fish water as a blue line. Global impact, general impacts and the health improvement. Increase the storage of the groundwater will contribute in emphasis the peace, climate change adaptation, promising market, water sustainability, use water with high efficiency, meet the human rights. Visibility of the project, investment cost about 100,000 million GD, Jordan dinar. Recent annual demand is 100,000 system in Jordan. We target 5% of it Petra environmental system. We will be the only provider for the rationalized unit for million of traditional RO users. Annual net profit around 600,000. Return of investment average 0.299. Return investment period 3.33 years. Petra GC factory considering the highest efficiency in facility planning by using time motion study and operation management and lean manufacturing concept. And thank you. Hello?
Well, thank you for the presentation. I just to understand better the project, I would like to know first what is the usage possible of the water after filtering. You are filtering it because the available water has some things, salt or I don't know, which need to be removed. After that, you are using it for drinking or for other usages.
Yes. Yes. The tap water will be treatment by membrane, and the output two type of water, fresh water for a drink, and the saline water will be treatment again by magnet filter, then collecting in tank, and they will be used in kitchen using by cleaning, by anything. We will convert the loose water, waste water, and convert it to useful. In the traditional system, that all of the water is lost, but now we reuse by cleaning.
So, okay, it's recycled that you filter.
We.
Water that has been already used.
Please again.
It's water that has been already used that you recycle with your system.
Yes.
Okay. Which is coming from which uses? Both from washing machines and both from toilets? From where?
No, it's coming from tap water.
From tap water, yes.
Yeah, traditional system. Traditional system, the saline water is loose.
Okay.
But in our system, we collect the saline water and the treatment by magnetic filter. And it's clean, but it's rich by salt at acceptable percent. We use for can use for drinking or cleaning the dishes. Okay. But so, it's pure water, and not gray water.
Okay. So it is because the water that you have from the taps, which is of bad quality, that you need these filters, and there is this market in Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, that's more clear. There is another question. You have already manufactured 8,000 pieces?
Yes.
I have seen. But you say that the market is 100,000, and you target 5%, but 5% of 100,000 is 5,000.
Yes.
Why you have produced 8,000?
Okay. There is two demand. One of them, 1,100. It's the old system in Jordan.
Yes.
But I say, if you see, I say 0.5 million traditional system already exists in Jordan.
Yes.
I try to upgrade this traditional system to stop the wastewater loss.
Okay.
I try every year. The 5% is the actual demand of all systems, but the upgrade it's about 0.5 million that already exists in home. We will try every year to upgrade about 40,000-50,000 per year.
Okay.
We will manufacture 8,000 to start it by stopping the waste. We now
Okay, but just check the figures in your slides, because when you speak of 100,000 as a market in Jordan, 5% of 100,000 makes only 5,000 pieces.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We take part of demand manufactured locally until we finish the plant factory.
Okay, but you are producing already 8,000, so you are producing more than the market is asking, or your target in terms of market. So just check the figures, because we have the impression that you are producing more than your targets in terms of market. If you are producing 8,000 and your targets are 5,000, what you are doing of the 3,000 which are remaining is how one reads your slides.
There is two targets.
Huh?
Two targets. One of them old system. The another is the traditional old system that exists in home.
Yeah.
And there is two products. One of them the old system, Petra environmental system, and the another product is feeding and discharging unit. We use discharging units to upgrade the traditional system.
So then I recommend you to make clear, more clear, the existence of two products. Okay. Because when seeing your presentation, we are looking on only one product, and then we are confused. Okay.
Okay.
So insist on that. So that's one thing. Another thing I wanted to ask you. In the previous presentation, there was a clear indication of what has been the benefits of having been coached by Netkite during your training abroad. You do not mention it at all, so it will be good to have some things on that.
Okay. In results, I can speak about it.
Okay. Because it is important to see how you progressed, because I understand very well that it is something that is already set, that before Netkite it was already there, but what is the additional thing that you can do after these few months that you have gone abroad, and which justify that we consider that you have improved your innovation, that you have improved your market knowledge, that you have now you have a new start after this period.
Yeah.
Because I believe very much that you are addressing something which is very important for Jordan, the water problem. I think that your solution in technical terms is well presented, but we say, okay, you were doing your business without Netkite, and why Netkite has taken you to, it has improved your past prospects or not?
Yeah.
If we cannot demonstrate that something has happened, it is not, you were just continuing your business as usual. You understand?
Again, please.
Yes, I say what a selection criteria from my point of view to say that we have found a very innovative thing is to show that something new, something additional to what was done before has been possible after going to Netkite. So you have to show that something has happened. Otherwise, there is no reason for Netkite to say, okay, we have done something with this pilot. What they have done.
I agree.
Okay, I understand now. I understand you now. Before Netkite, I have a good idea. I working about to produce prototype, to check the quality, everything. But I don't have good experience in marketing and business plan.
Okay.
Netkite helped me to focus in many points. It's very important in visibility study and in business plan.
Okay. Okay, so you have to add that in your presentation in order to show that you have made interesting progress and that you are starting something new now. Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for Ahmed and for the feedback again. So now we will move on to the next presenter, who is, I think, Mahmoud. No, his microphone is still disconnected. Can we hear you, Mr. Mahmoud? Hello, Mr. Mahmoud? No, microphone disconnected. Microphone of Mr. Mahmoud disconnected, so we can go to maybe Taibata. Mr. Mahmoud, now I think we can hear you. No? Your microphone connected and then disconnected again. Yes, now here. Now we hear you. Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello? We can hear you.
Hello.
Do you have a presentation on your computer?
Great. Yes, I've told you that. Here it is.
Okay.
It's right in front of me.
Okay, so there is a big green button that called Show My Screen.
Sir, can you see it?
Not yet. There is a big button, big green button.
Share screen.
Show my screen, yes.
Share screen. Yes, I'll click that.
Okay, so it will appear in a few seconds if it works. You clicked it already?
Yes, multiple times.
Oh, nothing happened. That's strange. Usually it's quicker than. Okay, perfect. Now we can see it. Power tree.
Okay.
It's on phone. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So you can begin the presentation. We are hearing you.
Okay, nice. I see. I'm happy to see you here. I liked your project.
Thank you. Mr. Thanos, can you hear me? Everyone can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, my name is Ahmed. I'm from Egypt. I hold a master's degree in mechanical engineering, and the solution I'm going to present today is called the power tree. Before starting to talk about the power tree, let me ask you, Mr. Thanos, a question. What is the first thing that pops up into your mind when I say solar energy?
The first thing that it is
just when I say it's energy,
not
pops up
very it is not enough used in Mediterranean countries.
Great. And the reason why in my opinion at least, the reason why it's not well utilized right now is the solar panel itself, because it's rigid, it's ugly, it's clunky, it has maximum visual impact, it destroys the appeal of solar energy. It's large after all, and that's what I'm trying to solve using the power tree solution. So let's start. First, I would like to talk about three major challenges we are facing nowadays. First, that internet communication and mobile communication are no longer a privilege, they are a necessity. We are conducting this webinar using the internet, so we need to maintain a continuous and reliable internet connection at all times. The second challenge is electric vehicle range anxiety, which is a developed world problem. One of the major reasons hindering the wide adoption for the electric vehicles is the absence of infrastructure for charging, and the solution should have been that. The final problem is water scarcity in developing nations like Egypt, Sudan, and these countries. So my solution is called the power tree. In its simplest form, the power tree is a way to utilize and underutilize empty real estate. That empty real estate is the trunk of the palm tree. You might be wondering why the trunk of the palm tree, because it has two main advantages. First, its height, which makes it an optimum solution for ICT industry to deploy the radio equipment. Second is its height again and its large diameter. And so it has a large surface area. And the larger the surface area, the more electricity that could be generated out of the solar cells. The electricity generated from the power tree would be divided into three major parts. First part would be used to operate the radio equipment for the mobile operators. The second part would be used either to charge electric vehicles for developed nations or desalinate seawater in developing nations. The final port would be stored for night operation. Now you might be wondering, how am I supposed to integrate solar cells to the trunk of the palm tree without actually harming the palm tree itself? Sorry, I have slipped 2 slides instead of 1. Well, using this design, which is called the solar net. In its simplest form, the solar net is nothing but a fishing net. You know, the fishing net that is used to catch fish? If we successfully integrate solar cells into this fishing net, covering the holes of the net using these solar cells, we've got a solar net that is capable of generating solar energy and catching solar rays, not fish in this case. So what is the advantages for the power tree? It could be classified according to the industry. For the ICT industry, for example, it provides them with a solution that has minimum visual impact. It has lower operational expenses, a potential capital expenses split between them and electric vehicle manufacturers, and it's flexible and mobile, so it can improve their quality of service. Second, for the EV and the fuel cell car manufacturers, it shall provide them with a mobile solution that is going to solve the range anxiety problem, a potential capital expenses split between them and the ICT industry, and it's a sustainable solution with minimum visual impact. Finally, for internet companies like Facebook and Google who are trying to deploy drones to increase internet penetration in developing nations, unlike drones, the power tree won't only provide electricity to power the internet equipment, but it's going to create a social impact. That impact might be desalinating seawater in developing nations, or charging electric vehicles in developed nations. Now, the revenue sources for the startup would be from the licensing fees, design services, and engineering, procurement, and construction. The key resources required are networking. I can't stress it enough. To have access to the ICT industry, mobile operators, telecom solution providers, and electric car manufacturers and fuel cell car manufacturers. I have already had access during my occupation period in Cyprus to CETA, MTN, and Primetel, and I have received some positive feedback from them. But the problem is that the 4G network is already deployed by MTN, so they don't need the solution right now. Second is financial, to set up the company and hire key personnel. Finally, in summary, what the power tree is, it's a mobile energy solution for the ICT industry that has minimum visual impact, that is going to destroy the legacy of the panel that you need to deploy. What the power tree isn't, it's not a single tree that's going to do all of that. It's arrays of trees that are harvesters feeding a central unit. What it's not only the tree, it's a total mobile energy solution that can be deployed on light poles, it can be deployed on wind turbines even. Thank you.
So very good presentation. I like very much the concept and the different uses that you have. I like very much your insistence on networking, which is very important in your case. The question I have is you emphasize on the use on palm trees, even if at the end you say that you can also deploy it on another basis. I think that you should this last idea that it is deployable in other surfaces in other points is quite important if you want to export the solution outside of your country. Okay, in your country there are a lot of palm trees. In other countries it's not always the case. Hello?
Yes, I totally agree.
There is some noise somewhere. I cannot hear.
Yes, I know. I'm in a public park. Sorry.
Yes. Yes, okay. Okay. This point is one thing. The other point is that there is no evaluation of the cost which is provided.
The cost varies. That's why I haven't put it in any presentation. The cost varies by the design itself. What I'm proposing is not a product, it's a design that varies. For example, okay, so I should that's variable cost.
Just for evaluating the potential attractivity for the market, not of the concept, but it will be. Okay, so some indication that okay, it can range the solution that will be proposed can range from to is something just to give an idea, which is necessary.
Yes, so I might say, for example.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption.
No, please go on.
So I might add, for example, the cost of 1 watt. The 1 watt costs around $3.8. So the cost is $3.8 per watt. So this varies. If you want a kilowatt, that would cost you 3,800. If you want more, that would cost you more. It's a price a dollar per watt. So it's $3.8 per watt. I might add something like that.
Yes,
it's an estimate.
That is a good starting point. Yes, it's the kind of indication that we need. The other thing that is unclear in your presentation is have you already a prototype to show?
I don't have a prototype. It's a design, and I need permissions from municipalities to deploy it. I can't just build a prototype. First, it's expensive. First of all. Second, it's I need permissions from municipalities, and that I didn't get from Cyprus or here from Egypt. I can just go there and deploy a solar net and start generating electricity. Second thing about a prototype, where after talking to MTN, which is a major mobile operator in Cyprus, they have told me even if you have a working prototype, you need to operate on cellular equipment, not on anything. Just don't put a meter, deploy your cells, and then put a meter and measure the electricity. That's not it. You need to deploy it on cellular equipment. So you need to build a pilot. And that's why I'm trying to get partnerships even from Estonia and from Austria to deploy it, and that's why I have added, but they want to add it to wind turbines.
Well, this aspect has to be added to what you need, because you see you need networking, you need financing, but you need first of all to have someone believing in your project who will help you to make a prototype, because as long as you will not have a prototype, people will have difficulty to trust completely you. It's a big issue, and you are mentioning a lot the mobile operators, but the electricity providers not. You should, I think that people who are working in big companies which are electricity providers, even if you are making a sort of competition to them, they can also catch on your idea in order to produce and deliver electricity with a new way, and this can be attractive to them. And I think that you should work also in that direction. Okay. And also, just to add and also there are a lot of car industries that are going to electrical, and which know that their models will be accepted in the market only if there are enough installations for recharging the cars, and they are ready to contribute to any solution that will make easy and affordable to install these kinds of things. They are already contracting with municipalities in order to subsidize the installation of recharging places. So it's very important for you.
Yes, excellent point. Yes, I have tried that after returning from the Netkite, and that's why I'm telling you I'm currently in contact with the electricity company in Austria, E.ON, and another company in Estonia, because they are interested in the idea, but they told me we don't want to deploy it on palm trees, we need to deploy it on wind turbines instead. So that's why I have added the part of wind turbines. Excellent. That is the point you have actually raised. They are municipalities. E.ON is a conglomerate in energy, I think, in entire Europe, Austria, and Germany. And I'm in talks now with them to deploy this unit there in Austria. And in Estonia also for electric car charging.
Just to inform you, I'm trying to promote electric motricity in the islands in Greece, but also through the Association of the Chambers of Commerce of the islands of Europe, because islands are a good territory for electric cars, but also we can have other applications, and this could be a direction of investigation for your implementation. We can easily access a lot of mayors who will be supportive to this kind of thing.
Yes, if you can give me, I've said I need networking, so if you can give me any access to these people, I would be highly grateful.
So this is something that we can discuss at some moment, okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Great. Great presentation and great connection, I guess. Now you can continue exchanging comments, maybe by email or something. So thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed Hamoud, for presentation. Thank you. So we'll go to, we should go to Mr. Tayyib Ata, but Mr. Imad wants to hear the last comment of Mr. Thanos, because he had a connection problem in the end, and he asked in the comments, in the questions, that he has one feedback that he could not hear, What was the comment about Mr. Ahmed?
Yes, I am sorry, I got disconnected. But I would like really to hear the final comments from Professor Thanos because I could not. I was disconnected.
On what? Sorry, on what issue? I don't.
Yeah, what was the last the conclusion
You
of
had three.
what did you
Yeah,
say
you had
on your
questions.
project?
On Power Tree presentation or on the previous?
On the
On
previous.
this, you were disconnected.
Sorry?
Yes, when I was presenting, I was disconnected, and
No,
you have three
previous
questions.
project.
Takir.
So my last comment was about the fact that islands can be a good field for your application for the Power Tree. But you have an answer to that. So
No,
you
I'm
have heard.
talking about Takir for technological innovation. For that.
Ibtaker.
Yes.
Okay, what was my point on Ibtaker that you may not have heard?
The last one.
The last one, yes. I don't remember which was the last one.
So the overall feedback. What was the overall feedback for Mr. Ahmad? I think he convinced us that there was a market. He talked about some competitors. He talked
About Ibtaker. Yes, I was saying that you convinced me with the last point about encouraging the teamwork. That you have a very documented approach to that, and also I could add that giving a few information about the technical thing, as we say, which is not so technical, which is of what is composed your offer, as you were explaining to me, and this was not in the slides, I think, is that the offer is composed of a software, a device, and the handbook, which invites to make the correct settings for having for getting the best out of your e-learning packages.
Yes, because many times, why I'm asking, because there is like, for example, many people will tell me that not even to mention the word software and hardware, because when I mention it in the picture that I'm getting too technical. What am I allowed to how deep I can go, in the technical?
Yes,
am I allowed to use words like hardware and software? Or you think it's not a good idea? Because
yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I say from the moment that you do not extend too much on the technicalities of the software and the hardware and what is in the guide, people knows what is the package that you offer. I probably also I would say that people from which are your market, which are the people of the educational sector, you have also to add that you are offering suggestions of curricula in which these could be integrated. These things are enough for to say, but they must be said to people to understand exactly what you offer.
Okay, thank you.
thank you very much. So we go to Taibata in French. Mr. Taibata.
Bonjour, Monsieur Stade. Bonjour, Monsieur Thanos.
Bonjour.
Est-ce que je peux partager mon écran?
Oui, alors,
ravi de vous voir maintenant. Yeah. Yes.
dans
Oui.
so, screen, ok, on partage d'écran en cours.
D'accord.
Voilà.
Donc, cette présentation est en français, je réagis en français. This presentation is in French.
Mon speech en anglais n'est pas encore préparé.
N'est pas encore au point, d'accord.
So, sorry for the other participants, but we'll use a little bit the French language to change. Okay.
All participants.
But you can see the slides, so you can follow the other participants. Bon, allons-y alors.
Bonjour, M. Thanos.
Bonjour.
Je suis Tébata, 33 ans, licencié en mathématiques fondamentales et porteur de projet GreenTech. En fait, GreenTech est une unité de collecte, reconditionnement au recyclage des déchets électriques et électroniques, spécialement les équipements informatiques usagés. Qu'est-ce qu'un déchet électrique? Un déchet électrique, ce sont une catégorie des déchets constitués des équipements qui fonctionnent à l'électricité ou via des champs électromagnétiques. Ce sont surtout des ordinateurs, imprimantes, téléphones portables, etc. Où est le problème? Les détroiseurs, déchets d'équipements électriques et électroniques, contiennent des substances toxiques comme le cadmium, le chrome, le plomb, etc. On utilise des mauvaises pratiques de recyclage pour recycler ces déchets, comme l'incinération, qui est une technique très nocive sur l'être humain et sur l'environnement. Les quantités énormes de déchets générés chaque année en Tunisie, par exemple en 2014, 65 000 tonnes de déchets d'équipements électriques et électroniques sont générés. Aussi une croissance importante des détroiseurs de déchets d'équipements électriques et électroniques qui est à l'ordre de 6,3% chaque année en Tunisie. Aussi, l'utilisation de ressources naturelles importantes pour fabriquer un ordinateur. Par exemple, on utilise 436 kg de combustible fossile, 1,8 tonnes de matériaux, 22 kg de produits chimiques et 1500 litres d'eau pour produire un ordinateur. Les opportunités du recyclage. Premièrement, les détroiseurs occupent 11% des décharges publiques et représentent 70% des métaux lourds responsables de la pollution du sol qui atteignant souvent les nappes phréatiques. Aussi, les substances dangereuses dans les détroiseurs comme le cadmium, le chrome, le plomb, le mercure, les PVC, le PCB ont des effets nocifs sur le système nerveux, le corps, les reins, les poumons, le cerveau, et sont plus toxiques que la pollution de l'air et l'arsenic, comme on voit dans ce schéma. Le recyclage des déchets d'équipements électriques et électroniques crée de l'emploi. En effet, lorsque le recyclage des détroiseurs augmente, des emplois sont créés pour gérer ces déchets. Par exemple, le recyclage en 2015 emploie environ 2,6 millions de tonnes, 2,6 millions d'emplois en Europe. Donc, 290 emplois sont liés au recyclage des détroiseurs. Aussi, le recyclage sauvegarde des matières premières. En effet, chaque année, en recyclant 50 millions de tonnes de détroiseurs dans le monde, les matières premières générées permettent de fabriquer des millions d'objets comme les voitures, les smartphones et l'ordinateur, etc., et les vélos, etc. Aussi, par l'utilisation des matières premières des détroiseurs recyclés, nous préservons les ressources naturelles de la planète en réduisant les exploitations et l'extraction minière. Le processus de la production. Après le collecte des déchets, on fait un test pour trier les équipements fonctionnels et les équipements HS. Les équipements fonctionnels sont traités par une distribution de ces données un reconditionnement et une installation d'un système d'exploitation, puis nettoyé et vendu pour des associations ou des écoles ou des personnes à des prix réduits. Les matériels HS non fonctionnels sont démantelés puis dépollués en éliminant les composants dangereux comme les gaz des tubes cathodiques, le condensateur, les piles, les accumulateurs. Puis, on fait un tri suivant la nature de matière, plastique, cuivre, aluminium, fer et carte électronique. La phase finale est la phase de broyage et compactage. Les matières seront ensuite conduites vers les filières appropriées de recyclage en Tunisie et à l'étranger. Voici un schéma plus détaillé de processus de production. Nous produisons donc du verre, de l'aluminium, des métaux ferreux, du cuivre, du plastique, des cartes électroniques usagées et aussi des équipements reconditionnés. L'innovation dans notre idée. Premièrement, les plastiques issus des vitroiseux sont utilisés des produits de revêtement étanche. Je suis en train de produire un produit étanche, un produit de revêtement étanche en utilisant les plastiques des vitroiseux. Deuxièmement, j'ai créé une application pour calculer les prix d'achat d'équipements en fin de vie. On estime le prix d'achat d'un équipement en fin de vie. Troisièmement, j'ai créé une application pour diagnostiquer les défaillances de l'équipement informatique. Merci. Le coût total du projet est 161 000 dinars tunisiens. Le payback 300 un mois. Van de 188 000 dinars. Et le TRI de 39%. Merci M. Thanos, merci M. Pat.
Écoutez, c'est très convaincant tout ça, notamment sur l'aspect que cette activité est très importante et devrait être le plus favorisée possible. Donc, vous insistez sur le bénéfice global pour la société et pour nous tous de ce genre d'activité. C'est une activité qui, en Europe, est favorisée et réglementée, c'est-à-dire qu'il y a une obligation de recycler ces déchets et qu'il y a des taxes qui sont mises sur les produits en vue de leur futur recyclage, et il y a une obligation de la part des constructeurs et distributeurs de récupérer ces produits. Et c'est grâce à cela que l'activité est en train de se développer et que nous avons cette courbe ascensionnelle des emplois créés par cette activité en Europe. Ma première question serait de préciser le cadre de votre activité, si ce cadre commence et est essentiellement la Tunisie. Est-ce que la réglementation tunisienne et l'intervention de l'État dans ce domaine-là est-elle suffisante pour vous aider à avancer dans votre projet?
Les aides de l'État ne sont pas très suffisantes pour continuer ce projet. Mais il y a des aides qui peuvent nous aider dans notre projet, comme des subventions. Il y a des prêts, il y a des exonérations des TVA et des impôts, etc. Mais il y a un problème dans la Tunisie, c'est la mentalité tunisienne, la mentalité des producteurs, la mentalité des citoyens qui ne donnent pas d'importance au recyclage des déchets. En effet, plusieurs sociétés qu'on a contactées refusent de nous donner ces déchets et veulent qu'on donne de l'argent pour acheter ces déchets. C'est un problème lié à la mentalité tunisienne. La réglementation tunisienne, normalement, elle n'est pas encore très évoluée dans ce domaine, mais il y a par exemple, j'ai eu une autorisation pour le recyclage des CDC. J'ai fait une étude d'impact sur l'environnement avant de démarrer ce projet. Il y a comme ça.
D'accord. Simplement pour dire que probablement il va falloir que en parallèle et pour mieux développer le cadre de votre projet, que vous preniez contact à l'heure actuelle d'aujourd'hui à la COP 21. Je ne sais pas à quels engagements s'exposant les différents pays. Il faudra voir si il y a des engagements de la Tunisie qui pourraient se traduire par des suggestions que vous pourriez faire en matière de comment aider le recyclage des déchets et parfois même le rendre obligatoire. Ça, c'est un premier commentaire parce que je pense que c'est...
Monsieur Thanos,
oui.
L'État oblige les usines et les entreprises de changer leur parc informatique chaque 7 ans. Mais dans le réel, elle n'est pas faite.
D'accord. Mais il y a l'introduction d'une petite taxe pour le recyclage des déchets qui serait donnée aux entreprises enfin qui serait collectée par l'État chez les distributeurs de produits, ceux qui vendent des ordinateurs, et qui serait redistribuée comme sous forme de subvention à la pièce, enfin à voir comment, à des unités de recyclage serait un premier moyen de consolider disons l'aspect financier de votre entreprise, parce que effectivement, je pense que en Tunisie, vous avez un problème de cadre législatif qui rend pas les choses si favorables et si intéressantes que cela peut les rendre en Europe ou aux États-Unis.
Oui.
Maintenant, ceci étant dit, et ça serait donc pour compléter un peu, parce que bon, il y a quand même cet obstacle-là qui est un handicap en Tunisie, mais en même temps, vous êtes une force de proposition pour ça. Et il faut aller également influencer un certain nombre de choses avec votre projet à ce niveau-là. Quand vous dites qu'il y a ce problème-là, il y a le problème des mentalités, il faut aussi les changer et avoir une petite taxe permet peut-être de les changer. Si peut-être on pourrait imaginer que cette taxe en serait exemptée ceux qui font la preuve qu'ils recyclent bien leurs déchets. Donc ça c'est une première réaction. Maintenant, sur la manière dont vous allez procéder pour trier les déchets, les recycler comme il se doit, je pense que c'est bien décrit. Ce qui est moins bien décrit, c'est à qui finalement est-ce que vous avez exploré si en Tunisie il y a alors je pense que pour le matériel qui est reconditionné, qui est remis en état, il doit y avoir un marché. Il faut juste essayer d'en préciser la dimension. Et d'autre part, pour tout le reste, est-ce que vous avez sur place des industries qui seraient susceptibles d'être intéressées par tous ces spécificités, enfin toutes ces futures matières premières que vous allez générer par votre activité de recyclage. C'est pas clair. Hein. Est-ce que vous avez regardé un peu des clients potentiels de ces différents types de matériaux que vous allez produire à travers votre unité?
Oui. Il y a deux types de produits qu'on produit dans notre projet. Il y a les matières premières et les équipements reconditionnés. À propos des matières premières, il y a un grand marché de clients qui achètent nos produits, comme l'aluminium, le cuivre, les métaux ferreux, le verre en Tunisie. Il y a un problème juste pour le plastique. Car le plastique et le type de plastique issu des T3E, ce sont les types de ABS et PVC qui ont une complexité dans le recyclage. Il y a un problème de recyclage de ce type de plastique en Tunisie. D'où j'ai l'idée d'utiliser le plastique dans un autre domaine et pour la fabrication de produits de revêtement étanche.
Ah oui, exact. Vous l'avez mentionné, effectivement, c'est intéressant. Oui.
Oui. Car le plastique, je ne peux pas vendre le plastique en Tunisie. Je ne peux pas vendre aussi le plastique à l'étranger car les coûts de l'importation et le coût sont très grands par rapport à le prix du plastique.
D'accord.
Une minute. Les cartes électroniques usagées, je suis maintenant en négociation avec plusieurs entreprises en France, en Turquie et en Allemagne pour leur vendre les cartes électroniques usagées.
Très bien. Bon, donnez un peu ajouter quelque chose sur le débouché spécifique de vos produits. Ouais, ça me semble intéressant, ça serait intéressant à faire. D'autre part, l'investissement que vous prévoyez me semble relativement bas par rapport à tous les coûts que cela peut avoir. C'est l'ensemble du recyclage que vous faites ou vous laissez de côté certains des traitements parce que pour traiter le cuivre, pour traiter l'aluminium, pour traiter les différents composants, etc. Est-ce que vous le faites ou vous le faites peut-être de manière plus manuelle qu'avec des appareils?
Non, dans notre projet, juste on fait un tri pour produire le cuivre, l'aluminium, le fer, les verres, mais il n'y a pas une procédure automatisée. Et il y a une procédure manuelle pour l'extraction de ces déchets. Parce par exemple, pour extraire les métaux ferreux des métaux non ferreux, il nous fallait une machine d'environ 800 000 dinars. C'est un investissement. Pour faire un vrai projet d'extraction des métaux précieux et une procédure automatisée, il fallait un très grand investissement, premièrement. Et la rentabilité devient moins bonne, la rentabilité du projet, car en Tunisie, on ne peut pas traiter une grande quantité de déchets, environ de 100 tonnes par mois ou 90 tonnes par mois. On traite, dans mon projet, je traite 12 tonnes par mois. 12 tonnes par mois, par rapport à l'investissement 161 000 dinars, c'est très rentable. Mais si on investit plus un grand investissement avec 12 tonnes ou 15 tonnes ou 20 tonnes, ça devient un projet non rentable.
Je suis d'accord avec vous et c'est pour ça que je soupçonnais ce qu'il y avait derrière ce chiffre, mais il vaut mieux pour la compréhension de ceux qui ne se sont pas penchés en détail sur le projet, de indiquer plus clairement que le coût de l'investissement comprend ce qu'il comprend, c'est-à-dire les installations qui sont nécessaires pour aller jusqu'à ce niveau du processus. Parce que et que par conséquent vous êtes devant ensuite des pièces démantelées, classées par principales matières premières qu'elles peuvent produire, mais vous ne faites pas le compactage et la séparation plus fine de l'ensemble de ces projets. C'est nécessaire d'indiquer donc à quoi correspond cette somme, avoir un slide qui explique les principaux coûts, les 3 ou 4 principaux coûts qui sont dans ces 72 000, et que cet investissement permet d'aller jusqu'au point que vous venez de me décrire. D'accord?
Ok.
Donc voilà mes principaux commentaires. Alors après, il y a oui, également ça va clarifier un tout petit peu les choses, parce que il faudrait avoir une idée de ce que vous prévoyez comme coût de fonctionnement, hein, et si dans le total cost, vous avez aussi le fonctionnement, c'est-à-dire les salaires des gens qui vont travailler là-dedans. C'est important de l'indiquer. Et ça serait également intéressant, si vous avez donc ces frais-là, d'indiquer que vous allez créer un certain nombre d'emplois.
Oui, en effet, mon projet va créer 12 emplois dans notre unité, 9 emplois permanents et 3 emplois non permanents.
Voilà, ben c'est bien de l'ajouter au slide, ça donne aussi une idée de l'intérêt de la chose. Et enfin, vos deux petites applications, d'une part, votre recherche en matière de revêtement plastique et votre application pour évaluer le prix de rachat de certains équipements, c'est peut-être des sous-produits que vous avez là entre les mains qui seraient vendables sous forme de licence à des gens, notamment en Europe, qui sont dans ce genre d'activité. Et si vos solutions sont intéressantes, ça pourrait les aider, parce qu'il y a aussi de nouveaux entrepreneurs qui se lancent dans ce genre de choses et qu'ils pourraient être intéressés par ces solutions.
Oui, oui. Monsieur Thanos,
oui. Et enfin, je voudrais que vous fassiez un peu plus clair, que vous ajoutiez quelque chose sur ce que vous avez, dans le cadre de Netkite, vous avez progressé, quels sont les apports et bénéfices que vous en avez tirés et quel est le plus, la valeur ajoutée que ça peut être pour vous.
ok, ok. Et je veux dire juste une chose, le problème est qu'on a dans la cérémonie finale, on a de 3 à 5 minutes pour présenter notre projet. Il y a les détails concernant les salaires et les nombres d'emplois et l'investissement peuvent aller plus loin que 5 minutes. C'est ça mon problème. Est-ce que je peux amener mon business plan ou des documents pour sans la mettre dans les slides
ouais. Alors moi, je dirais que 2 ou 3 slides supplémentaires sur ce que je vous dis seraient utiles, parce qu'il y a un petit déséquilibre dans votre présentation. Vous explicitez de manière très convaincante l'intérêt social et l'intérêt pour l'humanité de votre projet. Et là, il y en a beaucoup de slides pour, disons, prouver que ça crée beaucoup d'emplois, que ça résout beaucoup de problèmes. C'est très utile et très convaincant, mais ça parle du cadre général et pas suffisamment de votre problème à vous. D'accord?
Ok.
C'est très intéressant. Ils sont très intéressants ces slides, d'accord. Bon. Mais ça ne permet pas de juger la spécificité de votre projet. Il faut présenter ce problème, cette question générale et l'avantage général, parce que c'est un élément de poids dans votre choix, mais il faut essayer d'aller d'avoir au moins deux ou trois choses. De plus, on a l'impression que à part le process, pour le reste, vous allez très vite dans ce qui est votre projet. D'accord?
Oui, les commentaires sont trop généraux. On dirait que c'est un cours de sensibilisation au recyclage et non pas, si j'ai bien compris. Surtout le début, je crois. Ouais, c'est ça.
Oui,
Voilà,
oui,
le
oui.
début, mais c'est excellent. Enfin, vous devez garder ces slides pour votre campagne auprès des autorités locales, auprès des différents acteurs pour changer les mentalités. Ces slides-là sont très importants pour vous parce que justement, un problème clé, un obstacle clé à votre entreprise, c'est que vous avez besoin du soutien des autorités, du soutien de l'opinion publique et des comportements des gens. Ça, c'est c'est très important dans votre marketing futur, mais pour ce qui est de l'exposé de votre projet vis-à-vis de gens qui sont au courant de ces choses, et je pense que de manière générale dans la communauté Netkite, c'est quelque chose il n'y a pas besoin de convaincre. Convainquez un peu plus, il faut convaincre un peu plus sur votre projet et vous n'avez pas besoin de beaucoup d'arguments pour convaincre sur son utilité générale. Voilà.
Ok, ok, monsieur.
Donc un petit rééquilibrage à ce niveau.
Ok, ok.
Merci pour ces commentaires très importants, je pense, pour le projet de Tayabata. Et merci Taibata pour la présentation. Donc on n'a plus qu'un seul présentateur, on n'a plus qu'un seul participant, mais on a déjà dépassé l'horaire de 2 heures. Donc, bon, comme il est toujours avec nous, Monsieur Anwar Getiti, est-ce que Anwar Getiti peut faire très vite? Alors je donne le micro à Monsieur Anwar Getiti. Est-ce que Monsieur Anwar Getiti peut faire, can Mr. Anwar Getiti do it very quickly?
Je vais essayer, Monsieur Fadl.
Okay, can you do it in English or?
Je vais exposer en anglais, mais après les questions, je vais essayer de répondre en français parce que je serai plus à l'aise de répondre aux questions très importantes de Monsieur Thanos, que je remercie beaucoup.
Je vous salue et je me souviens de votre projet. Je suis convaincu que c'est très intéressant. Bon, allons-y.
Merci. Est-ce qu'on peut partager mon speech sur vos écrans? Est-ce que vous regardez mon speech?
Il y a un bouton green, il y a un bouton vert écrit dessus show my screen. Voilà.
Ah, voilà. On le voit.
J'ai cliqué dessus. Ça va? Il est clair.
Parfait. Parfait. Allez-y.
Donc, vous savez, mon projet, c'est Electrically Operated Hydro Pneumatic Flushing System. Je proviens I go from Tunisia. Problematic. Flushing present at least about 40% of the I don't see the excuse me.
We have changed screen.
Elle n'apparaît plus. J'ai un problème de. Elle apparaît sur vos écrans?
We see your files.
Est-ce que le speech apparaît sur vos écrans ou non?
Non, non, non. Il faut le. Vous avez.
OK.
Voilà, là il apparaît. Restez avec cet écran-là et faites passer les slides.
Donc, flashing represents at least 40% of the municipal water consumption. Water leaks are mainly localized in the flash. These leaks are due to frequent breakdown observed particularly in collective toilet in high demand by user. So we have this example in many establishments like factory. So this breakdowns are frequently flushing consist of gravity tank. And this is standard flush water flush system. And the closing tap flush are also is the seat of several breakdown. There is easy solution is done by the user. So it's this high standing flushing system is also we can see faulty control. So when we record the flow water in public establishment, we saw these curves. So in all the time the flow is different of zero. So this is the presence of the losses of water. It presents about 20% of the total consumption. Whatever the solution, breakdown always exists because flushing faces the inept operation, especially in high demand in collective toilet. To solve this problem, you create the electrically operated hydropneumatic flushing system. Two configurations are proposed. Collective configuration intended for collective toilet, individual configuration intended for private toilet. This is three model of the collective configuration. It consists of a hydropneumatic tank that feeds many bowls over electronic solenoid valve. And this is the individual flushing system. It consists of one hydropneumatic tank. There is a solenoid valve that is integrated into the tank. So, characteristic of our product. We have electric control, so absence of direct contact of the user, so reduction of breakdown. The amount of water discharged is controlled by the user, so more saving water. Significant flushing effect due to the air compression. Our flushes adapt to all configuration of toilet and to all types of toilet bowls. It eliminates bad odor by the injection of air with the water in the bowls. No noise when filling the pressure tank. This is important characteristic because it's very interest for hotel and hospital and other where the noise is not good for patients and users. Our product is patented. Our collective flushing system is patented and is it was are registered in the World Intellectual Property Organization. Our individual flushing system is recorded at the UNORP in March 2015. Our market is composed for the collective system. The target market is composed of large water consumer. The number is more than 100,000. It's composed of factory, barrack, school, etc. The beachhead market of the collective system is composed of certificate, essentially or certificate factory that respecting environmental standard. The number about more than 800. For the individual system, The target market was composed of small and medium water consumers. The number is more than 2 million. It composed of household, coffee, bar, public air, etc. The Bishhead market is composed of coffee. The number is in Tunisia is about 6,000. We installed many. We do many installation for the configuration, collective configuration in many establishments, essential in factory. And there is no claim since the first installation in March 2012. Water bill was reduced in all this establishment. This video shows collective installation in textile factory in Sousse in Tunisia. This installation is done in period of Netkite competition. That means in August 2015. When we see this, the evolution of the consumption, mensual consumption in official printing, we see the reduction of consumption after installing our flash. So for the individual configuration, we made a prototype with the collaboration of ARCA. In ARCA we make prototype of centerpiece, and we continue making all the prototype in Tunisia in my workshop. This is video show the test of my prototype for the individual flashing system. Economic study for the first year. So the next step is the industrialization of the individual water flash. This will be based on a subtracting strategy component. This strategy allows us to optimize the initial investment. Then the investment will cover an assembly line of individual water flushing system. Estimated in the first year, we estimate that the sale is the number of flushing water sale is 1,000. So the investment is about 77,000 euro. And the sale is about 120,000 euro. So the gain is about 42,000 euro in the first year. Perspective. Continue the distribution of our flash with large consumers, about 800 establishment. Industrialization of the individual configuration. The target markets was the household, public area, and office. In the long term, extension of our international business in Europe and Arab countries. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the presentation. I will speak in English and you will speak in French, ou je peux parler français aussi. Bon,
Je prépare français, je suis plus à l'aise pour répondre à vos questions, Monsieur Thanos.
d'accord. Donc, je vois les progrès que vous avez faits en matière de ce concept d'adaptation à des usages individuels. Il est clair que vous avez déposé donc un nouveau brevet, que vous avez avancé dans un prototype, que vous avez mieux cerné également le marché. Il me semble que dans toute la présentation, il faut bien séparer les deux produits, le produit collectif et le produit individuel, et que vous annonciez, enfin, la logique générale de la présentation devrait montrer que vous avez travaillé dans la direction d'une installation collective, que vous avez obtenu des résultats satisfaisants, et que sur la base de ça, maintenant, vous vous ouvrez à un nouveau produit, une nouvelle ligne de business, pour montrer exactement la nature de l'innovation qui doit être primée, puisque votre business en collectif existe, il marche, et que là où vous allez porter un effort pour vous étendre, ça sera l'individuel.
Donc, le marché individuel, il est plus grand. La taille du marché individuel, il est plus grand.
Voilà, donc, et que donc insistez bien que pour montrer, parce qu'on a besoin de montrer quelle est l'innovation additionnelle à ce qui préexistait, qui est fait.
Oui.
Et l'innovation additionnelle, c'est le nouveau produit, l'individuel. D'accord?
Oui.
Donc, le reste, le collectif, sert à valider que la solution technique, elle est bonne, elle est connue, elle a des résultats. Et c'est sur cette base-là que se construit le projet individuel, avec un certain nombre de réalisations qui font qu'il va pouvoir être lancé prochainement sur le marché. D'ailleurs, l'investissement que vous envisagez, je pense que c'est un investissement, quand vous le chiffrez à 77 600 euros, c'est un investissement qui a pour but de rendre possible la production individuelle, puisque pour le collectif...
Oui, c'est ça, c'est destiné, c'est juste l'investissement, c'est pour l'individuel. Parce que voilà, pour la collective, j'ai déjà un atelier.
Absolument, absolument. Ouais. Donc, il faut que ça soit bien clair pour ceux qui vont voir votre présentation que le sous-projet, le nouveau produit pour votre entreprise, c'est l'individuel, et que c'est pour celui-là qu'il y a un investissement et qu'il a été calculé une certaine rentabilité. Ouais. Donc ça, c'est ma première remarque. C'est la nécessité de séparer, de bien séparer les deux. Maintenant, pour ce qui est de la cible, vous avez choisi la cible des cafés. Pourquoi?
Parce que les cafés, c'est-à-dire, ils souffrent aussi de gaspillage et des pannes. Les pannes sont très courantes pour les cafés, plus que les maisons. Parce qu'il a beaucoup de clientèle. Et vous savez, les cafés en Tunisie, ils ont toujours la clé des toilettes parce qu'ils ne donnent pas, elle n'est pas toujours ouverte, la toilette. Ils donnent avec permission, avec autorisation. Donc, parce qu'ils ont peur des pannes. Parce que les pannes des toilettes, c'est une casse-tête pour eux. Donc, je pense, peut-être parallèle café et les maisons, pourquoi pas.
Non, parce que en fait, moi, ce que je vois comme installation, je pense tout de suite à des installations qui sont individuelles, mais dans un cadre collectif, c'est-à-dire qui vous permettent, parce que ce que je vois, c'est que les installations individuel, oui, il faudrait avoir des clients qui peuvent en commander plusieurs. Un café va en commander une, hein, ou deux maximum. Une pour les femmes, une pour les hommes.
Oui, je comprends, mais un café va me permettre de faire la publicité parce qu'ils vont connaître et ils seront connus par plusieurs gens dans les cafés.
D'accord.
Parce qu'il est fréquenté par les cafés. Donc, ils vont l'essayer directement. Et ça
voilà.
permet de m'introduire aux maisons.
Oui. Alors, simplement que je pensais que les hôtels ou les hôpitaux, souvent, il y a des installations dans des chambres individuelles.
Oui, oui, c'est vrai, oui.
Et si vous avez un contrat avec un hôtel qui a 50 chambres ou 100 chambres, ça vous fait 100 systèmes à installer. Hein.
Oui, bien sûr, c'est une bonne idée.
De même dans les hôpitaux, il y a des chambres qui sont ou individuelles ou à partager à trois, mais avec une toilette séparée. D'accord.
Oui, bien sûr.
Donc, ça, ce type de marché est des marchés qui, du point de vue de la prospection et de l'installation, sont assez intéressants parce qu'ils vous offrent une quantité d'individuels. Oui. Donc, ça, c'est une première remarque. Une deuxième remarque, si vous avez une solution individuelle, il peut être, plutôt que de la vendre directement aux individuels, il faudrait essayer d'explorer et de vous mettre en contact avec ceux qui construisent des habitats collectifs. Parce que des habitats collectifs, des immeubles avec des appartements, ou des immeubles avec des bureaux, il y a là aussi, si vous passez un contrat avec quelqu'un qui est en train de construire un immeuble de bureau qui a 50 toilettes, ça vous fait 50 systèmes à installer. Hein.
Oui, d'accord, mais cette idée ne passe pas, en Tunisie ne passera pas comme ça. Il faut passer par les concepteurs, c'est-à-dire les architectes. Il faut que les architectes convainquent les promoteurs immobiliers, par exemple, pour qu'ils achètent. Donc, ça, c'est dans mon stratégie marketing. Je veux attaquer les concepteurs tels que les architectes et les intervenants dans le domaine de l'économie d'eau, tels que la SONED, l'ANPE, etc.
Bien sûr.
Mais c'est vrai, c'est une bonne chose, oui.
Simplement, si je suggère ces marchés qui sont des marchés individuels mais en nombre, c'est parce que aussi ça donne, ça rend plus visible une stratégie, parce que la question que l'on peut se poser par rapport à votre offre, c'est la question de qui va faire l'installation chez le client. Parce que il faudra adapter le produit, l'intégrer à différents types de toilettes.
Oui, et donc,
ça augmente le coût, oui. Oui.
Pour le cas de l'individuel, il est adapté. J'ai pas besoin c'est-à-dire que moi que j'intervienne directement avec mon équipe. Il suffit de les vendre dans des quincailleries et des grossistes qui vendent les sanitaires. Et c'est simple, il suffit de le poser. J'ai un autre modèle qu'il suffit de le poser sur la cuvette. Ça dépend de l'entrée de la cuvette. Il y a une entrée au-dessus, il y a une entrée à côté, derrière. Donc j'ai deux modèles qui s'adaptent. C'est-à-dire même la connexion elle est simple. J'ai un modèle avec des piles. L'électroband marche avec des piles. Donc même pas besoin de faire la connexion électrique.
D'accord.
Donc même avec un plombier classique, il peut l'installer. Donc je vends dans chez des grossistes et des quincailleries et ça marche. Mais le problème, c'est qu'il faut faire connaître mon produit. C'est ça.
Voilà, alors il y a bien sûr les quincailleries qui peuvent être votre relais, mais si vous aviez également quelques plombiers qui sont particulièrement, à qui vous auriez fait un séminaire sur d'une ou 2 heures,
Une petite
sur
formation, petite formation.
une petite formation, eh bien, ça serait des agents très, très actifs pour la promotion de votre solution. D'accord.
Bien sûr, oui, c'est une bonne stratégie, oui, oui.
Voilà.
De...
Alors, enfin, pour la stratégie d'internationalisation, parce que vous dites plus tard, mais c'est une stratégie également envisageable dans des pays où l'eau, ou des lieux où l'eau est un bien important, et notamment chez nos amis jordaniens et palestiniens, mais aussi du côté de la Grèce sur les îles. Vous allez, la manière d'aborder ces marchés, c'est notamment si vous arrivez à avoir une première installation en hôtellerie,
Oui.
Et là, vous pourriez viser à l'export les marchés de l'hôtellerie et vous aurez quelque chose de convaincant. C'est pour ça que je vous invite aussi à regarder le côté hôtel.
Oui.
Faire une première installation en Tunisie et ensuite que vous ayez une référence intéressante pour exporter dans des pays qui ont un certain nombre d'hôtels et qui ont des problèmes d'eau.
Oui. Tout à fait.
Donc voilà, de ces idées-là, vous voyez qu'est-ce que vous pouvez prendre pour votre projet et qu'est-ce que vous pouvez prendre pour votre présentation. En tout cas, je pense que bon, c'est un projet qui est tangible, intéressant, que c'est une innovation qui n'a pas besoin de faire plus de preuves que celle que vous donnez, et que la question est principalement maintenant de terminer votre prototype, ça c'est le plus urgent, et ensuite d'avoir des références, d'obtenir vos premières références pour pouvoir aussi, sans trop tarder, pouvoir aller dans certains pays cibles qui pourraient être très intéressants pour votre invention, quitte à ce que si vous ne pouvez pas suivre financièrement pour pouvoir produire autant de quantités, que vous envisagiez des contrats de licence qui permettraient de produire ces unités sur place s'il y a des marchés importants qui peuvent se dégager.
Okay, so perfect to summarize what happened,
Merci
Mr.
bien.
Anwar Gititi. Thank you, Mr. Anwar. Thank you, Mr. Thanos. So Anwar Gititi presented this project, flushing system, innovative flushing system. So Mr. Thanos said that he should, because Mr. Anwar explained it, but he should focus on the point and stress the point that he already created a flushing system for collective using, but he is now with Netkite creating a personal and personal flushing system. He tries to enter the great public market, so the individual market. And Mr. Anwar Gititi said also that he's trying to enter the individual market by through the coffee shops and public places, where normal people can see his product and see maybe his phone number somewhere, so they can order little by little his flushing system for their houses. And Mr. Thanos also recommended to see to consider markets like hotels, which is a bigger market and a bigger amount of orders in the same time. Mr. Gatiti agreed, and he liked the feedback. So thank you for both. Thank you for the presentation and for the feedback. Thank you very much. I did not I didn't translate everything, but the main point I remembered. And for the conclusion of all the webinar, I would like to thank everybody for their presence. And I see that, for example, Mr. Abu Haifa is still with us, and this is very thank you for staying with us, even if you already presented. We have Tayyib Attaw is still with us, Mr. Osama Abu Jalil, Mr. Ahmad Amouri also is still with us. Thank you very much for staying the 2 hours and a half. And most importantly, Mr. Thanos Cantargyris, who stayed, who gave us a lot of his precious time. Thank you very much, Mr. Thanos. I really appreciate your presence and your effort and your feedback and your expertise. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
And I hope we will see you very soon. Anywhere.
Okay. I will be very happy, and I will like to follow some of these projects more to see what we can do in other places with these innovative products, and especially in Greece, as there are, I see possibilities of having an exploitation.
I hope for me, for them also, I hope we can continue, we can create this kind of collaboration, international collaboration, Mediterranean collaboration. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much, Mr. Thanos.
Thank you.
So goodbye everybody, and thank you again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.